permanent housing for quake-affected families. The UN estimates that more than 1 million Haitians are homeless. Tzu Chi volunteers visited two possible sites around the Gantier municipality east of Port-au-Prince. One of the plots is a 26-hectare piece of land owned by the government. An official from the Social Housing Department said the authorities could offer it to Tzu Chi free of charge to build new homes for needy families.
This long straight road is the main artery from Haiti to the Dominican Republic. In the middle of organizing distributions, the Tzu Chi relief team starts looking for suitable land to build a Da'ai village.
27,000平方公尺.
This is 27,000 square meters. Access may be okay because it's by the road. For power, you can see the lines here, so it may be okay. Water will have to be pumped from underground.
Volunteers are working together with the Ministry of Social Affairs Department of Social Housing to survey land in Gantier, east of Port-au-Prince. The planned housing project on this 26-hectare plot of land was stalled by lack of funding.
The government has very little land in Port-au-Prince, so this is the best and biggest area and has the highest value. It's also the only area we can offer.
Driving 5 minutes further east, the volunteers survey another 30-hectare plot beside Haiti's largest lake. The peaceful twilight takes the volunteers away from the tragedy of the earthquake and gives them hope for the rebirth of Haiti.
While the Tzu Chi disaster relief team evaluated suitable sites to build permanent housing for homeless quake survivors, team of doctors worked with medical professionals from different countries to look after the injured people. It's already been a month since the massive Haitian earthquake, but there is still a large number of wounded people who are untreated. In Port-au-Prince, at the temporary medical station set up by Médecins du Monde, or Doctors of the World, the tents are filled with injured Haitians, with more coming in each day. The team has joined in to provide medical care. Rushing his wounded daughter towards the medical station, this father has a worried look on his face. A sharp cry pierces the air as a woman buckles under the pain of having her wound cleaned without any anesthetics due to a general shortage. Here, doctors from around the world are working together to treat injured quake survivors who are crowding the medical station. Tzu Chi's doctors are also here to serve the patients. They have been fortuitously joined by a local doctor.
He's a family doctor here. He saw the sign and came straight in and asked if he could help us. He shares the same heart with all us Tzu Chi volunteers.
I'm here to help. To help my people and help you doing the best that you can too.
United to help the quake-affected people, the morale of the team has been boosted by the addition of the Haitian doctor, who promises to come back this Wednesday. Doctors from home and abroad are joining their efforts to deliver quake victims from pain and suffering. Moving over to China, Guizhou is one of the country's poorest provinces.
Victims who are helping rebuild their shattered communities in food instead of cash. Meanwhile, the volunteers shared their plans for upcoming aid distributions at the NGO coordination meeting organized by the US Army. Commander Ray Malave expressed an interest in the NGO from Taiwan and made a special trip to the OECC factory where Tzu Chi has its base.
At a coordination meeting for NGOs organized by the US Army, Tzu Chi USA Headquarters Executive Director Ge Jishe gives a briefing on Tzu Chi's aid relief efforts in Haiti. 7 days later, the new members of Tzu Chi's relief team take part in the weekly meeting. To get a better understanding of Tzu Chi's programs, US Army Commander Ray Malave visits the NGO's coordination center at the OECC company. After watching a briefing introducing Tzu Chi's distribution methods, the US Army official notices the tarpaulin that Tzu Chi plans to hand out.
So today we were able to find a person that deals with shelters. Okay, so we went to a camp and we saw shelters that were in good shape, but they were not waterproof, so we need tarps. Okay, so that's when you guys came in when I was in the meeting, and I heard that you guys deal with tarps. I was like, oh, thanks, Lord. So my job is to find the resources, get the resources and the needs together.
Malayv is in charge of the 4,000 US troops who arrived in Haiti within 24 hours of the quake.
This will be so much better than what we got. I'm a big rice. I love rice.
Enjoying a bowl of rice with the volunteers, the army commander says this was the first hot food he has had in 30 days since arriving in Haiti. Malayv said the US Army would fully cooperate with Tzu Chi's aid distributions.
So I look forward to attending not only one, but several of your distributions.
Thank you.
And just go out there and help the people. That's what we're here for.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
I will. Tell me what time, what place to be there, and we'll be there. So, thank you very much.
Under the protection of the US Army, Tzu Chi's large and small aid distributions in February and March should go ahead smoothly and safely.
Seeing the suffering of quake victims in Haiti, Tzu Chi volunteers in Taichung County, Taiwan, wanted to send their blessings and love to the small Caribbean. 15th, team of doctors working from the Medicine du Monde tent at the UN base in Port-au-Prince were helped by a group of college students who came to work as volunteer translators. The interpreters helped the medical team see a total of 326 patients in the day.
The sobs of a child are hard for any mother to take, but with professional care the girl is comforted. At this free clinic in Port-au-Prince, the communication gap between English-speaking volunteers and French and Creole-speaking Haitians is bridged by a group of college students who are helping translate.
I'm here to help the other people. I'm a volunteer. So I choose to be a volunteer today is because if you are here, volunteer to help us, I think it's going to be a good idea to be a volunteer, because why me? I won't be a volunteer to help the other people, the other Haitians.
A wide-eyed child watches as doctors sew up a cut on his hand. Without clear interpretation, it might have been hard to persuade him to accept treatment. The young volunteer translators say they just want to help ease the suffering of their fellow Haitians.
Over to China now, where two bookstores in Shanghai recently held a promotion for the collector's edition of Jingse aphorisms.
16th was also the start of the annual Haiti Carnival, but the non-stop celebration and colorful parade have been called off and replaced by a period of nationwide mourning.
The church in Paroisse Croix des Missions in Port-au-Prince was wrecked in last month's massive earthquake. Today, the bright sun softly illuminates the lifeless ruins that once accommodated regular congregations of devoted worshippers. February 16th was the start of Haiti's annual carnival, but all the revelries have been cancelled as the entire nation mourns the lives that were lost to the quake. 68 disaster survivors from Paroisse Croix des Missions joined Tzu Chi's Food for Work scheme and spent the public holiday cleaning up the city.
This bottle of oil costs $11 US. It's the same brand as the ones we bought from the Dominican Republic. And this bottle of wine was 25 gourds before the earthquake. Now it's going for 80. The price has tripled.
Haiti imports most of its staples and daily essentials like cooking oil, rice and kidney beans. As the price of commodities continue to rise, the protections offered by Tzu Chi's aid program, which provides work for disaster victims in exchange for 3 meals, are becoming increasingly important. Putting on white caps, 58 quake survivors head out to clear rubbles from their communities. Here, on the busy street of Port-au-Prince, the cleaning squad dressed in brown Tzu Chi vest really stands out. The other 10 Food for Work participants, who are all women, are in charge of the cooking. They are busy preparing azuki bean rice for lunch.
No, not enough. Not enough food for my family. My family has like 7 people. What the most about the food? The most important is food now. But if you have money, the money you have to buy food with the money.
I like this Food for Work program. I hope it continues.
I want this project to continue. All right? Very good. The Taiwanese people help the Asian people. That's a good idea for us, you know. I like everybody like the idea. Thank you for helping Asian people.
Whatever damage the church has sustained, its legacy still stands tall and remains as the spiritual center of these locals, who will slowly rebuild with city volunteers supporting them every step of the way.
Merci, Master Chen.
In China, Shanghai's Fudan University Press has the right to publish Tzu Chi's